I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. Event is coming soon. YouTube channel. Here's the latest intel.
Etheric implant extraction, removal protocols. One of the most common questions I run into is, how can I remove these from myself? Let me walk you through what I tell my clients after the removal, when I teach them to use the energy I do to protect themselves, and eventually be able to remove the etheric implants with practice. First off, our environment is completely inundated with these things. They can transmit through contact, either mental, psychic or physical, but most often people or animals become infected through physical contact. They need a very specific environment to comfortably set up shop and do their work. They need low vibrations. They need darkness. By lifting your vibrations and brightening your body, you make it extremely toxic for them to exist inside of you and exert influence. When done properly, what I am about to teach can completely eliminate the influence of the parasitic construct. Once these systems are gone, we recognize our true resonance. Free flow in the body, eliminating discomfort and pain, rejuvenating the internal organs, and keeping us youthful. Silence of the mind, actively silencing the non-stop chattering monkey mind that most of us believe is normal. Active meridian flow, opening energetic awareness internally and externally, opening connectivity to source as well as Gaia consciousness, innate higher dimensional abilities activating, and a connectivity to the reality construct around you in hyper-awareness. We will start off with a protection meditation. The overall goal of this meditation is very specific. We are armoring ourselves in golden light. We will be making a series of golden orbs inside of our bodies and moving them around, using breath to push and lock fields in place. So without further ado, let us begin. Close your eyes and turn your awareness inside of the skull. Find the center point and focus on the pineal, third eye, for a few seconds until you become familiar with the area. Now let's turn on a little golden pinprick of light right in the center of the skull. Sit with this golden speck for a bit. Once ready to move on, turn up the intensity of the golden light seed we just made. Light it up brighter and really light up the inside of your skull with it. Once ready, start to then expand the mini golden sun in our pineal gland, breathing into it and expanding it out bigger and bigger. First make it about the size of a quarter. Keep breathing into it and expand it out more. Push to the size of a tennis ball. Then a softball. Keep expanding out until the golden sun is about the size of the inside of the skull. Sit with this orb for a few seconds, and acclimate and adjust to this new type of energy. When ready, drop it loose from the head and let the orb flow down the central channel of the body, lighting up everything as it descends down through the throat, through the heart, and through the stomach. Push it down and out the bottom of the central channel through the perineum, and flatten out the golden orb so that we are sitting on a golden lid, and lock that energy into place. Let's go back up into the center of the skull, and repeat what we have just done. Turn on that little seed of golden light, ramp up the brightness, intensity, and expand it out to about the size of our head. Drop this one loose to flow down the central channel through the throat, through the chest, and park it right behind your belly button. On an out breath, we are going to push, expand this energy to coat the front, the back and the sides of our core. If we were wearing a long sleeve shirt made out of light, this would be the bottom half. So deep breath in, and push this orb of energy out from the stomach to coat the front, the back and the sides of your core, and lock this energy in. Let's go back up to the pineal and repeat. Turn on the light seed, ramp up the brightness, intensity. Expand it out to about the size of your head and drop it loose down the central channel to sit right in the center of the chest cavity. This one, on the out breath, will become the top of our light shirt, so the front, the back, the sides, and the arms will be coated in golden light energy. Deep breath in, and push it out. Lock this energy in. The last one we will do in the head will end up being our golden helmet covering the front, the back, and the sides of our head. Turn on the light seed, ramp up the intensity, expand it out and take a deep breath in. On the out breath, push this energy out of the body to surround your head in golden light. Now, We are going to do this one more time, but this time we are going to be doing it from the heart space. Let us now turn our attention and focus to the center of the chest, and let's just sit here for a few seconds and really get a good feel for the energies of the area. When ready, turn on a little golden pinprick of light right in the center of the chest cavity. Sit with this for a bit, and then start to really turn up the brightness, intensity of the golden light, flushing all the darkness out of the area and really lighting up the inside of the chest. Start to expand this point of light out bigger and bigger until we reach about the size of our head. On the out breath, this one is going to push out and surround our entire body and energetic field in a golden egg, so let's take a deep breath in, and push it out to encapsulate us in this beautiful golden light. Now, what we have just done is made your body to high vibration and too light for these parasites to comfortably live inside of you. If they can actually manage to get past the barriers we have just set up right now, you will notice if they get in. There will be a heaviness, a denseness, a sense of lack of flow in the area. If you feel this, do the meditation I just taught you and then do an internal scan to see if anything is inside of you. When you do this lit up like we are, it is like we have nothing but white walls and light inside of us with the darkest of dark things trying to hide, and they stick out like sore thumbs. Now, to remove them, I coat my hands in this energy I just showed you how to use, making almost a golden glove overlay. I then reach into the body using my astral hand coated in light, and pull it out. During the session you will hear me say that I have everything I pulled out of you trapped. And what I trap them in is the exact same orb we just got done learning together. I pull them out of the body, and I reach up into the orb I created above me, and deposit the implant inside of it, and pull my hand back out, trapping the parasite inside. Occasionally I will run into a strong one who can start to break its way out of the orb. When this happens, I visualize waves and walls of light slamming down on the orb from all 360 degrees. Making the light barrier thicker, brighter and stronger until eventually the balance is shifted and it cannot break through. We can do this to any of the barriers. If during the meditation you felt like your back isn't protected enough, slam walls onto it, thickening the barrier and protecting you effectively. Now, if you cannot do the golden glove thing, what you are going to want to do is find the implant inside of you, the heavy, dense, pressurized quasi-pain, and trap it inside of a golden orb inside your body. Strengthen the barrier so it cannot slip out, and gently pull the orb out of your body. The implant should pop loose. If that doesn't work, spin the orb. What I feel, visualize while spinning them is a bowling ball made out of light rotating at incredibly high speeds in my hands. It isn't just a rotating ball of light, there is a massive amount of movement, force and momentum behind it. The implant should pop loose with this easily. Once the implant is outside of your body, you need to get rid of it. I give them the chance to convert to the light before I send them to source for restructure, and the conversion rate is about 50%, meaning half of them convert, the other half won't. To do this, you need to visualize and connect to source. Whatever you call the prime creator, be it God, Krishna, the central sun, source, all that is, whatever. Names don't matter, just connect to the energy and visualize a portal coming down from it, sucking up anything not of the light into it with a massive vacuum, tornado. Toss it up into the vortex and source will take care of the rest. Never do this type of work on anyone who does not know exactly what is happening. If you end up doing this work, immediately follow it up with this meditation. If you remove the parasites from someone who doesn't have the knowledge behind the work, or the protective meditation, you are setting them up for a massive reimplantation, causing anything from a destruction of their social life, to suicide and massive criminal behavior. Please use your discretion. When I first started working with this energy, my orbs felt like yellow soap bubbles to me. No substance, no power. They felt incredibly weak. That being said, time and space are no limitation when it comes to energy, and I knew this. So if I can visualize 1 trillion of these weak yellow soap bubbles at one time and lock them all into place, an incredibly strong barrier is made. This is the bare-bones skeleton version of how I do things. This is the introduction. When you start to get proficient in what I have shown here, you will start getting urges and impulses to use the energy in specific ways. I do things with it that work for me that do not work for other people, and other people do things with it that does not work for me. Pretty much the long and short of it is, once you are proficient, whatever feels right to you is the right path for you. We are all different and have different strengths, and some of you might figure out how to do things I haven't even thought of yet. I am sorry it took me so long to post this, but I have a lull in between extractions and massages at the moment and people have been burning for this information, and I am happy to provide it. Again, I would like to emphasize that I'm not special, I'm not a messiah. Any one of us can learn how to do this with enough time and dedication to really flesh out the new psychic muscles this energy starts to develop. I cannot do this on my own. I need as many of you proficient in removing these things as we can have. I need all of you to help. Together, we will unleash natural humanity.
Please like us and share with your social media. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our new videos.
Remember to check out our playlist for important intel you may have missed.
Be sure to enter our subscriber appreciation $100 monthly giveaway. The link is in our description.
And visit our sister channel. The event is coming soon for additional intel and information.
Stay tuned.
Victory of the Light.
Event is coming soon. YouTube channel.